Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. So let's talk about the veil today. It has become increasingly apparent to me that the mind and the beliefs and the thoughts that we choose play a far greater role than we ever realized. We know that our thoughts create our reality and that from our beliefs stem our thoughts, stem our actions, stem our manifestations essentially. But have you ever really realized the phrase when they say, you are the only thing standing in your way, or everything you need is inside of you? That these are very common phrases that we hear, and yet for me, for a long time, I didn't fully understand it. Especially the one, you are the only thing standing in your way, because so oftentimes we use our prefrontal cortex, our intelligent thinking mind, to say, I don't want all of these things that I have manifested in my life. Why are they that way? And I don't want to be in my own way. I try to open myself up to all that is trying to come to me all the time, and yet I can't seem to control that. And what has become very apparent to me is that the thing standing in our way, the veil that keeps us from seeing our truth, is our thoughts. It is the perspectives that we've chosen. It is the stories we've told ourselves. It's the limiting beliefs. It is the conditioning of society. It is the programming that has been inserted into the limbic brain, whether it's through complex trauma in childhood or, feeling unsafe for a long period of time, or just pure marketing and media. That when they say the veil is thinning, there are energies that support that. Certainly, it would seem at times that, somebody has flipped a switch and we can just see clearly. But the truth is, even without those significant energetic shifts, we can thin the veil on our own by asking for a new perspective. In the Course in Miracles, it's said that a miracle is a shift in perspective, that we can work with Christ consciousness to ask for a shift in perspective in every way, every day. That as we start to see more accurately, we see more clearly. So when we choose a better perspective, when we choose a position of love and compassion and understanding and non-resistance, there is literally, in my mind, I see a wall falling down. That as you may be fighting through a toxic relationship, or you may be struggling to stay in a 3D job, that the energies required to sustain that, the energies required to survive that, the beliefs and the thoughts and the actions that come from that are literally like a brick wall that separate you from the divine. And having experienced this multiple times in many different ways, and especially very recently in the last few weeks, being released from a bond, a tie, a contract that prevented me from fully releasing all of the limiting beliefs, there was a falling away of a veil, a wall that kept me from seeing the beauty that life is. And I know this may sound strange, but the blue is more blue, the green is more green, the colors are brighter. I hear the birds more frequently. I see the positivity in everything more easily. And for those of you that have been following me, you know that I was officially divorced. Oh my gosh, almost a week ago now. Be a week tomorrow. And again, I know he watches these videos, so I will always reiterate, it's not about the person. It's about the energy. And we were not able to align on how we prioritize our energy. And that is all well and good, and I will always send him love, and I will always be grateful for my children that we created together. But I have to be able and willing to share with the rest of you, my community, that there is an awareness that came through that experience that suggests now more than ever, our perceptions, the stories we tell ourselves, the thoughts we choose, and our beliefs separate us from our truth, from the divine, from the ultimate source of love, from our Creator, from our Father, our Mother. So I highly, it's funny, I just peeked up and it was 5:55. So the winds of change are upon us. It is time. I would say first and foremost, put down resistance. If you don't understand what that means, check out the video that I made on non-resistance. That literally, I challenge you to catch yourself, to count how many times in a day are you in resistance to your life, and know that that resistance is part of the veil, part of the brick wall that separates you from everything that you seek. And when we are so married to our perspectives, we're so married to our beliefs, we're so married to our ego and being right and being in control, that we have a hard time shifting our perspective and seeing it from the higher truth. And when we struggle with that, we can ask. Call upon the divine energies available to you that will assist you in shifting your perspective so you can see the truth. I know it can seem so simple, and yet it's really not. It's simple to say, it's nuanced to do. That the non-resistance is the surrender to every moment, the trusting that everything is in divine order in all ways, always. And to remain as king when you're asking the question, what is the true perspective here? What is the right perspective here? Help me see this differently. Help me see through your eyes. It is incredible to peek through the veil on a more consistent basis, on a daily basis, to see the way that we were meant to see. And it is as easy as a shift in perspective. I'll keep this one simple because it's really not something to be belabored. While it is nuanced, language doesn't necessarily articulate what needs to be experienced. So with that, I believe you. Please do like, subscribe, and share. A little comment would be amazingly helpful for the YouTube algorithm and supporting the growth of this channel, helping others experience and learn the way that we have in this community. If you would like to get notified of the next videos, make sure that you click this button to subscribe and click the bell icon so that you are notified when the videos come out. Otherwise, if you'd like to see more today, check out this video, and I will see you on the other side. Take care. Namaste, my friends.